Incoming battle. What the fuck? It's me, haven't battled in 3 weeks, but never mind. Sort of whispering. It's against Black Rose64 from Smogon Forums. And that's on his elf, and that's on my Agros, and Stealth Rock's light screen for the Azelf, and Stealth Rock's bullet punch for me. Expecting an explosion, switching to Miss Mouse to take the explosion, goes to reflect. Don't know why I didn't see that coming, because it's a dual screen Azelf, quite obviously. I knew he was going to switch in a normal type, dark type, or a steel type to take the Shadow Ball, obviously. So I'll go with HP fighting, the only way out. Unless he took out a ghost type that was a Spiritomb, which is none of my Miss Mice moves would have hit. Anyway, I was in the Gladys score and I see Emperor and I'm like, oh, it's got to be ice. No, wait, why would they predict that? It's got to be dark. 31 IVs in the ring, obviously. So I go for an EQ expecting that thing to stay in. I don't know why, I know it couldn't hit me at all. So should have went for the Stone Edge here, probably. But if it missed, I'd been screwed. So I went with the taunt. And that means he can't use Dragon Dance, which is obvious. But Gyarados doesn't have Dragon Dance. Scarfed? Nah, scarfed. Anyway, I sent in this thing, and I was expecting him to switch into that Magnezone again. So I go with the Cross Chop, but that was a fail. So I should have just went with the T-Punch, but they've done the same amount of damage to both. So I send this thing in, expecting him to explode. This time, he doesn't. He switches back out after a light screen. So Shadow Ball, expecting him to stay in. Don't know why. But Shadow Ball probably done more damage than that thing anyway, as opposed to HP fighting. I have no idea. And I went to go for HP fighting that time just to see. So screw them one night, but I misclicked. And I was like, oh, I should just fucking switch to Pursuit. Never mind. So then he sends in this thing, and I know better, right? I would have just gonna Thunder Punch that thing. I mean, Fire Punch would have killed that as well. But let's face it, who wants to be a dick? So I T-Punch you. And don't want to stay in on that. Because this is incoming. I was expecting like close combat. I don't know if it can learn close combat. But why would you put Superpower on some Technician? Break. Any better maybe? It doesn't lower their attack and defense. I think it's banded as well. I went for a Bullet Punch, don't know why. I should have just went for an EQ to done neutral damage to that other thing, and then like fucking huge 4 times damage to this. But I didn't, because I didn't think he'd send that in. I thought he'd send in Gyarados. So I go down because I try to EQ but as fast as I can T-bolted and Fire Punch it. Naive enough to think that it would kill it, but with light screen up and all sorts of crazy shit. Doesn't. Then he goes for a sub, don't know why. So I send in Atari, and then he switches it to Bakudan, and I'm like, I can maybe take this with one camera and T-bolt. Let's give it a bash, yeah? So, probably should have just done Psychic, to be honest, but never mind. He Fire Blessed me, I'm like, right, he's scarfed, it's got to be scarfed. Yes, it is scarfed. And then I see all the damage, and I'm like, no, he's not scarfed. He's orbed. Just really fast. Excuse me. I'm just up. So, I get burned, and I would have withdrawn had I not been burned. But I was burned, so I just left it in his fodder. So at this point, it's 5-2, and I'm like quaking. So it's in an R-stash, and you took ages to decide whether or not to switch, expecting like a T-Punch and a Cross Chop. Ice Punch. Obvious Ice Punch. But that's me, I don't want to over-predict. I sort of mix it up between over-predictions, which usually work, and then I just don't predict at all, I just go with the Ice Punch to kill it. Anyway, switch out to R-Stash, HM Hollow. Get the Intimidate. No, this thing can't do anything anymore. I'm just not going to go with the Stone Edge, I'm going to go with an EQ, because this guy can't predict, because he doesn't know what my last Pokemon was. So he's like, oh, get rid of those. So he sends in that. I don't know why he sends that in, but I know it's banded. At this point, no, I think it's banded. Let me watch the health. I know he Bullet Punches me now, but he Bullet Punches twice. I don't see any life orb damage though. Anyway, I go for the bounce. So I'm getting beaten by the sandstone. And anybody who's watched my video that Solar Kneecaps narrated, where it's down to 3-on-1, including double types, that are not very effective to Gyarados, or super effective towards Gyarados. Anyway, you'll know what's coming. So this guy takes a shit ton of damage from rocks, and this is when I'm like screaming that I should have Stone Edge on this, but Taunt's probably a lot better. Don't know why I taunted, because the obvious DD was incoming, but that could have cost me the game actually, the not taunting, or even not DDing. But I knew I had Stone Edge, so I didn't bother. I'm going to go for a bounce, and this is where the match turns in my favour, because he gets paralysed and goes for a Dragon Dance, and that does fuck all, good sir. So he's getting damage, but he's got orb, not orb, he has that shit that heals you, lefties. So I go with the waterfall and get killed, because I know that a waterfall will kill Gyarados, because it's got shit defense, but nice attack. So I know that I can kill everything else with waterfall at this point. It's pretty much a good game for that thing. But the one I'm worried about is T-Tar. I don't know what kind of T-Tar it is. I don't know if it's bulky or physical attacks, because I know that some of them can take a Suicune Surf. Why not be able to take a HM4 waterfall? But it's got one D-dance up, and that seems to be suffice to take it down without a critical gay. So, good game.
The other day, I thought you won't be coming back. I came to realize my lackluster dreams, and among the schemes and all the tricks we tried to play, only dreams